You are watching Blokesworld.
Blokesworld.
Woo!
In Cancun.
Mexico, get it? I love you, Aussie boys. You're fucking amazing.
Surfing legend Gary Kong Elkerton, welcome to the show, bro.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Awesome to have you here, mate. Mate, there's something that we cannot not talk about. It is, for me, the pivotal surf movie. It's right up there, maybe at the top. Morning of the Earth was certainly a pivotal movie for its time, but Kong's Island, and when that just flew out of the blocks, and that was just it had this humour about it as well as this awesome surfing. Can you tell us a little bit about making Kong's Island?
Well, it was quite funny. I mean, we used to smoke a lot of dope back then, and it was funny. We had a budget of about $850 and a bag of weed, and we filmed Kong's Island in 3 weeks.
Yeah. Driving
around the Gold Coast and Lennox Head and stuff. And the amazing thing about that was Jack McCoy, who filmed the movie. It's just weird how I always look at Jack and I go, wow, because they never film it in a direct sense pattern. It's all mixed up. The waterfall, the surfing, this, and then he puts it all together, right? And he's got this going on in his head. And when it opened at the Opera House, believe it or not, Kong's Island, and we're at the Opera House, and that was just legendary. And when we hadn't seen it before, so we sort of rocked up at the Opera House, and I sat there and I couldn't believe it. I was really stunned, and it's just an honour now because it's still a cult thing.
Absolutely.
Show, yeah. And it got banned in the US. They banned that.
Really?
Yeah, because there's a section in there of running out of a shop. Run! And we got loads of breads and packets of chips and Smarties and stuff, and the Seppos thought that we're stealing, so they banned it. But we still got it into the US.
I got issues, yeah, man, I got a bunch. Like late night fist fights, half pipes and dirt bikes. Yo, I love them all, so they label me an outlaw. But I still keep it raw. You don't have to respect me, you can love me or hate me, but I ain't gonna change and you ain't gonna make me. The lyrical privilege, full pledge, living life on the edge, straight out of control.
Well, I know you still like to charge, which kind of brings us back to our setting. The viewers, and I didn't know this, was that you've been a long time dirt bike fan, motocross in particular, and you've sort of been mates and ridden with some of the best riders in the world over the last sort of 20 years.
Yeah, I was, it's kind of all in the book, but when I was growing up on the prawn trail, I had a Monkey 50, and Dad used to put it down the hull of the boat, and everywhere that we went up to the Gulf, we would stop and he'd rip the bike out, and I'd fly around the wharf and wherever. So I kind of started very young on bikes, and then I moved to France, and I kind of got into pro surfing and stopped riding for about 10 years, and then I met a guy over there called Jeff Leask, and he come and picked me up. A friend introduced me to Jeff, and I didn't know really who he was, but I did when he kicked over that 500. And become great mates, and straight after that I went out and bought a bike, and since then, the likes of John Michelle Bale, McGrath, Emag, Carmichael, all been really good friends and ridden with all those guys. And it was funny back then because Pete and John Fox from Fox Racing used to send me all my Fox gear over to France, and I just become a groupie of the sport, and it's funny now that I'm sponsored by Fox now. And it was kind of, I was just, oh, please, can I have some motocross gear, man? And so it was really cool because, especially Jeff and Meg used to come over, and he used to always come down and stay at my house in France, and I just fell in love with bikes, I just, and still do, and I love riding, I love the machinery, and I love the whole, the sound, the smell, the pain that comes with it.
Well, mate, before we go out and play on the bikes for a while, because I know that's pretty much really why you're here, just to go and twist the throttle and have some fun in the dirt. I'm going to hook you up like we normally do on Bloke of the Week, a Blokesworld shirt. This is ripping from a great sponsor of ours, Strong. Turns any TV into a smart TV, meaning you can get on the web, Google, Wi-Fi, record off the web, and it also improves your signal. It's a digital receiver. awesome product from Strong.
Thanks, Strong.
Android for TV. And our ripping sponsors, Jimmy Beam. We're going to hook you up with what might soon be actually a real collector's item because, you know, things are changing in V8 supercars and we're not even sure if our mate Dick Johnson's going to be running around the paddock next year.
Really?
So here you go, bro.
Wow.
And that is full remote control. That thing howls. That thing absolutely burns rubber.
I got goosebumps. Look, I'm stoked. I'm pumped.
Mate, it's been a real pleasure.
Yeah, unreal. Thanks for having on the show.
On
guys.
a real personal level, actually.
Yeah.
Good to meet up with you.
Yeah, and you know, listen, Blokesworld's ripping, mate. Should be all over the world.
Should be, mate. Let's see if we can make it happen. Bloke of the week, Gary Kong Elkinen. Well, still to come on the show, we've got Courtney Summers, KTM's Todd Waters, and the very sexy Scarlett hitting the stage at our Miss Down Under competition. But before we go to the break, let's sort out another Blokesworld member with an awesome prize. It's this Bluetooth wireless mini speaker from our good friends at Strong Australia. And the winner for this week, Andrew Parnell from Bentley down in Vico. Catch you after the break.
Hi, this is Antonio Cairoli, and you are watching Blokesworld.